What happened when the quiet guy finally snapped? My neighbor Tom was the nicest guy you'd ever meet. Never complained about anything, but his wife Linda was pure evil. She'd scream at him for leaving dishes in the sink, call him worthless in front of guests, even threw his dinner in the trash because it wasn't good enough. Tom would just apologize and clean up the mess, every single time. First it started with small things. Linda would hide his car keys so he'd be late for work. She'd throw away his lunch and tell him he was too fat to eat. She canceled his gym membership without telling him. Tom never fought back. Then she started embarrassing him in public. At the grocery store, she'd yell about how he picked the wrong cereal. At restaurants, she'd send back his food and order for him like he was a child. She made him return Christmas gifts from his own mother. Things escalated when Linda quit her job. She said Tom should work harder to support her lifestyle. She maxed out his credit cards on designer purses. She sold his PlayStation while he was at work. She even pawned his grandfather's watch. But the worst part was when she started bringing men home. First it was just coffee with a coworker, then dinner dates while Tom worked late. One night I heard screaming from their house. Linda was throwing Tom's clothes out the window. She'd found out he'd been eating lunch at work instead of coming home to cook for her. She made him sleep in his car that night. The next morning, she changed all the locks. Tom had to climb through his own basement window to get his work clothes. She stood there laughing while he crawled through the dirt in his suit. Then Linda started hitting him. One day I saw her throw a plate at his head because he forgot to record her TV show. She invited her boyfriend over for dinner and made Tom serve them. The guy was half Tom's age and treating Linda like a queen while Tom waited on them like a servant. Linda kissed this guy right in front of Tom and told him to do the dishes. She'd make Tom sleep on the couch while this guy stayed in their bed. Tom never said a word. The boyfriend started living there full time. He'd eat Tom's food, wear Tom's clothes, and drive Tom's car. Linda would make Tom give him gas money for using his own vehicle. She told the neighbors Tom was her brother who couldn't afford his own place. Then Linda started making Tom pay rent to live in his own house. She said since her boyfriend was contributing more to the relationship, Tom needed to earn his place. She made him hand over his entire paycheck every Friday. Linda threw a birthday party for her boyfriend using Tom's money. She forced Tom to set up decorations and serve drinks to 30 people celebrating another man in his own home. The boyfriend started bringing his friends over to party every weekend. They'd trash the house and leave beer bottles everywhere. Linda would wake Tom up at dawn to clean up their mess before he went to work. She made Tom sleep in the garage when her boyfriend's family visited for a week. Linda told them Tom was a tenant who couldn't afford indoor space. Tom had to sneak into his own bathroom when no one was looking. One morning I saw Tom taking out the trash and he looked broken. His eye was swollen shut. When I asked what happened, he said he walked into a door. That afternoon, Linda was outside screaming at him because he forgot to buy her cigarettes. She was calling him every name in the book, threatening to kick him out of his own house. Then something changed in Tom's face. He got this weird, calm look and just walked inside. 10 minutes later, he came back out with a suitcase. Linda started laughing, asking if he was finally leaving like the coward he was. Tom smiled and said, "No, Linda, you are." Then he handed her an eviction notice. Turns out the house was in his name the whole time, not hers. But here's the best part. He'd also filed a restraining order and called her boyfriend's wife with photos of them together. Linda lost everything in one day. Tom's been the happiest I've ever seen him since.